Wagwan ninjas and ninjarettes. It's your boy Hype to the DARDO. That is my name and this is the real edit. Welcome to another video where we review and react to this new video by this ninja by the name MrBeast. One of the best, I think one of the most subscribed channel in the entire universe. I believe. MrBeast 463 million subscribers. So he has just dropped a video like 5 hours ago, a video about $1 versus a $1 billion futuristic technology. Yes, so I think he's going to go step by step until he reaches to the $1 billion one. So I don't know if he decided to buy the I don't know how he spent his money to do this video, but that's very interesting because it's only a 23-minute video, 23-minute video. So I want to believe how much he has spent on this. And anyway, so without wasting time, let's see what this guy has prepared for us in this video. Amaje.
This is a $1 billion rocket ship, a future technology that will one day take you all the way to Mars to live in your brand new home, a $500 million biosphere. Oh my gosh. And throughout this video, we'll show you just how epic the future is about to be.
Oh my gosh.
You'll see how we're going to bring extinct species back to life. This is literally the future.
Yo, this guy, how he does his videos, crazy. Jamaa venye upiga hizi videos yake, next level, man. Next level. Like he never misses. He always makes sure that videos zake ziko, like ziko on point venye inafaa. So I don't know if you can do I don't know if you can do 4K in this. So let's see. Interesting. So anyway, yeah. So I don't know if it will load, but I don't know because I've been having problem with my Wi-Fi. But at the end of the day, let's see if it will take us through. Ama itabidi tumerudi to the lowest quality. Yenye tulikuwa the 1081. But anyway, lacha tuendelee. This guy is very interesting with his videos. Like I hear he makes money and spends it all again on his videos. So I don't know.
Flying cars that can take you anywhere. What? And so much more.
No way.
All starting with this $1 light.
So $1, the $1 tech.
Which, when you combine millions of them, can simulate the future of humanity. Or Mars. And in this video, I'm excited to show you guys the most futuristic technology on the planet. But next, we're going with the $10,000 technology, Neuralink, which is a computer chip surgically implanted into...
Yo, this is very interesting. So when I saw this video mara ya kwanza, the translation, the subtitles were in Arabic. When I saw it first. So now, okay, I didn't see the video like when you see it when you see the thumbnail. When you see the thumbnail on the YouTube, its translation was in Arabic. But now the subtitles were in Arabic, but now the subtitles are in English. That's very interesting.
To the brain, enabling people like Nolan here to reconnect to the world. So you were paralyzed from the neck down.
Yeah, and for about 8 years, I was trying to find some purpose in my life.
And then you got Neuralink, and what has that changed?
Anything anyone can do on a computer.
So this Neuralink thing, did he buy for, because 10,000 is not a sidoki dog. 10,000, like someone spending 10,000 on such tech, like that's what I mean. Najiuliza, okay, we have this tech, like this futuristic tech that is being but how many people will be able to afford this? As much as itafika some point we need it for but maybe utapata by the time tunafika hizo futuristic years, tukifika hizo futuristic years, I believe Sigon Measha light now is when I'm remembering. So but anyway, we are not going to need the video because of that. We are going to continue as it is. Anyway, as I was saying, this futuristic thing, like maybe when we are reaching the futuristic time it will be affordable, but do you think so? Because at the end of the day, life is getting more expensive each and every day. You see, like 10,000, but 10,000 is not that easy because our bills are becoming expensive. So I just want to najaribu do as much as it is futuristic tech, like how affordable will it be in the future?
I can do.
And he literally does it by using only his brain. You are currently moving that with your thoughts.
Yeah, man.
I want to see you send a text with your brain.
Okay.
His hands are paralyzed, but we're going to film them so you can see they're not moving. And you...
So you just have to think, like you just have to think, and then it does. It needs a lot of training. Like you need to be trained for nini.
Using the neurons firing in Nolan's brain, Neuralink can translate those signals into movements. He just typed hi with his mind. Is this not crazy to anyone else? But that's not all he can do. So you just think left, and you're about to turn left.
Left, right, don't die.
No!
There we go.
He absolutely crushed us playing with only his mind.
I never thought would allow me to do anything like this.
And future technology can not only help the mind, but also the body. For people like Kai, a 12-year-old born without an arm and was sadly
That's crazy, man.
abandoned on the side of the road. This is what Kai thinks he's about to get. This is hard. And he has no idea he's in a fake doctor's office and about to get the most advanced bionic arm on the planet. A 25...
And this is 25,000. That's close to 3 million for this thing. This thing is 25,000. And look at it, like he spent his money to buy this so that he can do this video so that he can help someone at the end of the day.
$5,000 bionic ligament straight out of a superhero movie. Let's surprise him. Hey, Kai.
Hello.
Do you mind telling me a little bit about yourself?
I'm 12. I'm adopted from China.
Kai has no idea that that's Jimmy.
So he's adopted from China.
Your mom told me that you are a big fan of the channel.
Wait, no way.
Yes, and this is the arm you were going to be getting, but I didn't think that was good enough. So, I got you a present.
No way.
This is the most futuristic bionic arm on the
This guy just spent $25K to buy this futuristic arm.
planet. Your mom told me that you like playing sports, you like being active, and this should make everything you want to do.
Let's see what 25,000 costs. What 25,000K is about.
Much more
This
easy.
is no way.
The cool part about this arm too is there's sensors in there, and you'll be able to use the hand without having to pull on anything. The sensors will be able to pick up on your nerves. Is that freaking cool?
Yes.
Bicep arm. Oh, look at that. Here's a piece of wood. See if you can grab it.
Like you see, okay, this one, like I would try to imagine, like since in is I, like this is now, in the future, how will it look like? Like it will be super realistic. The arm will be super realistic to an extent. Like it will be like they'll use even the skin and I believe even maybe they're doing that. Because I saw another video of they're making fingers. There is a way they're making fingers. Okay, they are not really, but as well as they move, but they're using the same texture as the skin of someone. So you can hiyo mkono ukiona like mtu anaweza ivaa and huwezi sema ati si mkono ya msee. Like that's in China. That's what they do. So that's very interesting. So I'm trying to figure out like in the future how will this be? Like in the future. That's very interesting to see.
There you go. Is that not freaking crazy? All right, you want to try shaking my hand? Oh, that's so cool. There we go. Look.
So this thing you just think or you just it's muscle memory. That's very interesting. Yeah. You could do yeah.
Look at that. And then obviously if you ever don't want the beast printing, you can just pop it off. You don't
I'm
have to
keeping
have
this
it.
on. This is the best day of my life.
Real? Oh.
I've seen so many of your videos where you help people. I never thought that would be me.
Here we are. Sure, this bionic arm is life-changing, but it's nothing compared to the $150,000 flying car. You think?
Yeah, crazy. 150,000 flying car. Yeah, that's crazy.
That thing will beat me to work.
Oh yeah, if somehow you win, I'll give you $1 million.
You'll give me $1 million if I win?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right, let's get this going. We're gonna race to work and see which is faster, a flying...
Yani unajua in future people will start unajua kitu before it was like this cars this before I can nakumbuka when we were young, when I was in my teenage times in high school, nakumbuka tukibonga kuhusu when you used to watch these movies where you can see cars floating on the road, gives in a float, and we were talking about it because we were watching these movies you know, but now they're becoming realities. And I remember when drones zilikam, people were talking about drones zikibeba watu. Now they have made it a reality where you can use drones, because I believe in the next few years watu watakuwa na commute na easy. But how, like, will it be cheaper? Oh, okay, will it be cheap? Like, will it be affordable for because at the end of the day, hizi vitu zikitengenezwa, will it only be for those who can only afford? And it's only the few who can afford at the end of the day, because 150k, that's around 15, I can say almost 17 million Kenya shillings. Now, since in Africa we don't produce these things are produced abroad, so kama sai gari, like a 150,000 car now in Kenya, 150,000 car in Kenya, if you will buy it like 3 times, right, it will be super expensive to buy a 150,000 Kenya car, dollars car in US. You will buy it like, I don't know, 3 times here in Kenya. So I want to najaribu kujiuliza tu, okay, as much as these things zinatengenezwa, and maybe hizi nchi za like the Europeans, the western side, they are nini about the future, like how will it be in Africa at the end of the day? Because that's crazy, man.
Car or a normal car. All right, let the race begin. Okay. Whoa.
He's right next to
He's
us.
literally right.
What? Did he just peel off
That's crazy.
into the ocean?
Yeah, he doesn't need roads.
That's cheating.
For this to be a true test, we have to obey all traffic laws. See, look, we have to stop.
And I believe when you're flying that, if people are going to be commuting with that, and you're flying with it, man, so they'll have to be like a fly something, risk a fly, like you'll have to be connected to the radars, or maybe zitakuwa zinaenda low altitude or low nini, then it won't be an issue, because kufly it has its own rules everywhere in the world. Because I believe in Nairobi huwezi just fly your helicopter through, because I heard that for you to fly an helicopter lazima uko na permission from the I don't know from the aviation department, and which is very interesting to know, which I heard nilisikia juzi. I heard from someone, I was watching some certain podcast, and then they were talking about it. So I think it is a Otwe podcast, hiyo nilikuwa nasikiza, and they were talking about it. So if these flying cars are going to come, like this drone, it looks like a drone, so like itakuwa interesting, like, because I'm pretty sure the mass nini ikianza, and ikianza, will there be training? Will now people be going for training, like how people go to driving schools and all that? Like kutakuwa na hiyo nini, like it's very interesting kujua how the future will be if they are making this.
Stop at a stop sign, now we can go. But with a flying car, he can just take a straight path, which is why for as long as people have thought about the future, flying cars have always been at the forefront. Oh wait, I can see him.
That's it.
Wait, he might already be over halfway.
No.
We just started.
Well, we gotta hurry.
Imagine how much time you could save every single day if your commute to work was cut in half, because you could fly to it instead of having to drive to it.
I'd save like 1,000 hours a year.
Maybe not a year.
I didn't do any math.
This $150,000 flying car doesn't even compare to the $1 billion rocket ship we'll be seeing later. This is just the beginning.
This thing got here so fast. Come on in. Oh God. I forgot we're at a beach. Jimmy's not catching up to that at all.
Jimmy, I think you're cooked.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
It's for the million.
Yeah, well, luckily, I never said I would give him $1 million if he won. He just said he'd give me $1 million. Let me make sure I don't actually...
Alafu the editing kwa hii nini, the editing kwa hizi video za mjamaa zinakonga tu next level.
Run over someone. Oh, there it is! How long have you been here?
10 minutes?
You've been here?
10 minutes. That was fast. Like, imagine he reached there like 10 minutes ago. So, sir.
For 10 minutes?
Absolutely.
Oh my God! I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to drive one of these one day.
And if you're not excited for the future yet, how about you take this jetpack to work soon?
For the price of $500,000.
$500,000 for a jetpack. Crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Sasa ni watu wangapi watafika bei? like in the future. Alafu, what will be the rules when we are using this tech? Like rules za hizi vitu zitakuaje? Cause anyway, I'm pretty sure in the future we are going next level. That's guaranteed. People will be using flying cars. These jetpacks will be so what will be like the rules uko juu? Like will there be traffic rules uko juu, or how will it? Mimi najaribu picture tu yani how it will be, as much as we want the future to come, but how will it be, man?
This jetpack can fly over 80 miles an hour, and with a 3-mile range, it's easily the fastest way to get to work.
So happy I worked.
80 miles an hour. That's more than 60. That's more than 100 kilometers per hour.
Glad you can make it.
The future of transportation isn't just in the sky, it's also on the ground. And for $1 million, we have the fastest car in the world, and I'm gonna get in and drive it.
That guy's so small.
Now, not only is this the fastest car,
How many people can that car fit? And it costs cost $1 million. $1 million. Yo, and it's the fastest car in the world, and it can only carry one. But sasa, okay, if we have a 1 million that drives, and now the next future is what is the next future? Flying cars. So what's the point of this if the next future is flying cars?
car in the world? Oh my gosh, it accelerates so fast. But it has so much suction that it can drive upside down.
Oh, it can. Oh, it has so much suction. Like
Oh, all right. Oh my God, Jimmy is turning upside down right now. This is absolutely terrifying. But not as terrifying as being in a normal car. This is so crazy. He's defying gravity right now.
No, you want to tell me that this car, ikiwa bado ona nini bado inaweza kuwa like unaweza kuwa drive upside down and then you stop. Like if you're in a tunnel, sindio? And then you decide, okay, kuna jam, and then you can drive up, and then unaweza simama, like unaweza simama. That's very interesting, man. That's crazy.
Oh, I feel all the blood in my body rushing to my head. This thing has 2 vacuum fans so powerful, you can literally drive it upside down. Just not very far. And at 10 times the cost of this car, Mercedes put the future...
Yo, no, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, you're going to defy gravity, man. But pia hata kama ina defy, that's 1 million. So okay, what's the point of that car if the next future is flying cars? I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me.
Price tag of this concept car at $10 million.
This is a
Yo, who's going to buy a car for $10 million?
Mercedes put the future price tag of this concept car at $10 million.
This is a vision of a futuristic car in, let's say, a couple hundred years. Yeah. It's awesome.
800 years. Yo, brah. Hata mwenye anabonga kuihusu, will he be there for 100 years?
Inspired by the universe of Pandora. It's more like a creature.
So if I touch it,
It will react to you, yes.
whoa. What happens if I pet it?
Yeah, you see it. He likes it.
That is, okay. Can I take the creature for a spin?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a concept car, but still can be dreamed.
Let's have some fun. So all you do is you just press it forward to go forward. What? Is that crazy? And then you pull it back to stop. And then this top part twists, so you can drive the car sideways.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Then I get right, it's 10 million. But at the end of the day, who will be buying a car for 10 million? That's like, how many now you're talking? We're talking like 10 million. We are talking about 1 billion Kenya shillings for a car. Hey, who's spending $1 billion? Who's spending $1 billion for a car, man? That's crazy, man. But sasa ndo nauliza, what's the point of having this if the next future is flying cars?
These chairs pick up your heartbeat and all your
But it's very interesting that they have made it.
vitals and then automatically adjust everything. They will automatically change the temperature for you. Watch this.
Wait, so then in theory I can...
But still, it sounds fun, man. Being the one to like do all this, and at least for MrBeast, he has experienced the future now, because because they're saying the next 100 years, he won't be there in the next 100 years, that's for sure, unless he clones himself.
You can drive it.
Yeah, you can drive it. But this car is worth $10 million, by the way. So
It is?
Yeah.
And I'm driving with my left hand right now? Okay. Oh my gosh, this is trippy.
Speaking of trippy, see that drone right there?
I do.
That is called Wing. This is literally the future of delivery. Now check this.
That is crazy, and then it just lets go.
Super convenient. They can deliver your packages in minutes. And to put that to the test, while we were shooting our next wilderness...
I believe the delivery thing with the Nini happens in China. So there is stations where now, like, you have to go for, like, it doesn't deliver to your Nini. I don't know if they ever figured out how it will deliver to your Nini, like where you are exactly. But this is very interesting. If this is delivering like to your Penyuko, that's something.
This challenge video, I ordered s'mores ingredients for a contestant through the Wing app. And even though they normally deliver to your doorstep, Wing did a special delivery for this wilderness video faster than any other delivery service could have.
What would have normally taken hours was just delivered in a couple minutes to the middle of the woods. There you go. Everything you need for s'mores delivered in minutes.
Normally though, Wing delivers to your doorstep or backyard.
What the heck? Flying packages?
And this isn't just the future. Wing has already delivered over 750,000 packages to people's doors.
Yo, that's crazy. So it's operational at the moment. Hey, hizi vitu tutaziona Kenya siku gani? Au tutaziona Africa when? Because kama sahi ndio, like, if boda is a thing for us, which was not supposed to be a thing. Boda was supposed to be like, it was not supposed to be a thing. Boda ilikuwa like a step to, ilikuwa kulingana na how the nini ilikuwa Vision 2030, I believe ilikuwa nafikiria. Do this ilikuwa a cheaper way ya kucommute, but not for business. Like, it was not a long term thing. Actually, kulingana na vile nilikuwa nasikia, kulingana na Vision 2030, so it was not like a long term thing. It was a simpler way kutoa watu kutoka kwa baiskeli, at least ndo watu wanaweza commute easily, unaona. But now it became a thing, and sasa tumeshindwa kutoka hapo. So I don't know if we will ever get nini to talk about, because maju boda there's nothing like boda maju. That's crazy, man. And that's crazy. There's nothing like boda. Okay, some fast, like some countries, they use it for delivery and all that. So, but they don't use it for passengers and all that. But now it is a thing. Like, it's a whole business. Like, it's a whole nini. It's a whole nini it's a whole nini by itself.
Go to wing.com/MrBeast to learn more. But for now, we're heading to our 200
Because if something like this comes, I'm pretty sure watu wengi, okay, some people will, a percentage kubwa watu wenye wako pale chini wataipiga. Kwa nini? Cause watasema ina nini. But pia ikikama, is it even safe when it comes to Africa at the end of the day?
$1 million technology. Which brings us to Upside Foods that has literally
200 million.
produced hundreds of thousands of pounds of chicken meat without killing a single chicken, which is
Nah. Now even, okay, this one is this one
is incredible because over 220 million chickens are killed every single day in order to sustain demands for their meat. And Upside Foods
yeah, but that's the nini of life. That's how the nini was made. Like, that's how that's how the ecosystem is. Like, there is the prey and there is the predator at the end of the day. There is the prey and the predator. So you can't tell me now you're trying to save chicken, man.
had spent over $200 million in research and development in order to create this technology.
And yes, as gonna be a humans, we like messing around with the how do you call it, with the natural nini. I don't know why we like messing around with the natural status. Now we want to make meat, like I was listening to some podcast. They were saying that now, how do you call it, that now that someone was saying that the US it's only one state that does not allow that where cannibalism is illegal. I don't know if it's Ohio, I don't know, but the other states cannibalism is legal. Like, I don't know, there's how they have played with the rules there, like how they have legalized cannibalism in a way, which is very
Let me show you how we do it.
Please do. I don't understand.
When we took cells from a chicken egg in 2018, we cracked an egg, we took a small amount of cells and we froze them in this that goes down to -80.
Wow. And you've used those cells to make hundreds of thousands of pounds of chicken meat.
Step 2 is we take those cells, we gently thaw them out.
Oh my gosh. This is simulating a chicken's body and the cells are just multiplying.
Once we get enough of them, we move on to step 3.
This is protein, fat, sugar. I'm literally feeding the chicken cells over there so they can multiply into chicken meat.
That's right.
Bro, chicken zinadungwa sahi manini fats. When you go to the Gulf, the chicken that comes to the Gulf, you know, because they don't have like their own nini. Those nini, they injected fat in them. So now they are making chicken. That's crazy.
Yes.
And once the chicken feed is in the container, it moves all the way through these pipes and through the factory and eventually ends up in here.
You can look through this. You'll see chicken cells just swimming and swimming in there.
Oh my goodness.
It's a lot of chicken.
Every 2 seconds, this produces a chicken's worth of chicken meat.
Yeah, every few seconds.
And saving chicken lives is not the only
Saving chicken. Chickens are there to be eaten. What? So, what's the point of making chicken, man? Like,
upside to upside foods.
Okay, as much as it's science, man, at the end of the day, I hope they don't, like, retail this.
These chickens don't get diseases, so you don't have to worry about a disease spreading on the farm and then you eating a sick chicken. Honestly, it seems too good to be true.
Well, let's go and try it.
Please, I need to try it. I need to see how this tastes. Now.
Nah, this can't be. Havana.
We're gonna put the meat we just grew to the test. Come on!
There are some things, futuristic text doesn't make sense, but this one does not make sense.
On in, I brought one of the best chefs I know, Nick DiGiovanni, and he's prepared for us 2 chicken sandwiches. One of these sandwiches, a chicken was killed today to make. The other, no chickens were killed and it was grown in a lab. Which do you think we'll like better?
I think if I cook it right, you won't be able to tell.
Okay, this is gonna be a good test. He's now giving me one of each chicken sandwich. So we're both trying this one. Here's what it actually is. Me and Tree do not know. Cheers.
Cheers it. Here we go.
Well, chicken.
Chicken.
Now we're gonna try this one. This is what it is. We don't know.
Cheers it.
Goja. I want to know what it is. I don't
No chickens were killed and it was grown in a lab. Which do you think we'll like better?
I think if I cook it right, you won't be able to tell.
Okay, this is gonna be a good test. He's now giving me one of each chicken sandwich. So we're both trying this one. Here's what it actually is. Me and Tree do not know. Cheers.
Cheers it. Here we go.
Real chicken.
Well, chicken.
Chicken.
Now we're gonna try this one. This is what it is. We don't know.
Cheers it.
I honestly can't tell.
It's actually scary how similar they, I mean, they're both chicken.
No matter what, both of them taste really good. This one's the cultivated one.
You're wrong.
No shot.
That's the cultivated one.
Honestly can't tell the difference. What the heck? And what's crazy is in the near future, this technology could save.
Nah, this is way over. This is overboard. Yeah, this is overboard. We can't be creating meat from the lab. We can't. As much as why are we trying to bend the laws of nature at some point? Human beings are zingine tunakuwaga funny sana. You know? Because why? Like why do you want to bend the laws of nature? Because at the end of the day, kuna prey na predators. So chicken are there to be eaten, no matter what they'll be eaten. So if we start making this nini, I remember even I was watching a certain video on YouTube. They were talking about how they are making meat from human cells, something like they're replicating meat from Nini, which was very disgusting to see at the end of the day. And they are selling it and packaging it. That's in the US, man. So it doesn't make sense, man.
Save the lives of trillions of chickens and other animals. Which brings us to Colossal, the $400 million future tech, which literally...
So that one for chicken is 200 million. Bruh.
It brought the dire wolf back to life and is currently working on bringing back the woolly mammoth and dodo bird. This is
crazy. Okay, now this one makes sense. Because there is that people didn't get to see this what we were calling the time Stone Age. People didn't get to see some animals, some dinosaurs, some anything. But it will be nice to see these things again.
This is the founder, and he's responsible for bringing back from extinction the animals we're about to see today. You're gonna be
and I've heard about this, so I want to see if it's even realistic, actually.
One of our scientists and go on the whole process. You're gonna help us do all the steps to bring back extinct species.
I'm not qualified, but let's do it. Tens of thousands of years ago, woolly mammoths ruled the mainland. But after the end of the Ice Age, they all went extinct, leaving behind their DNA in the form of their fossilized tusks.
This is a real tusk. It's 43,000 years old from Alaska.
This might be one of the coolest things in the world.
It really is. And this is leading to bringing back the mammoth.
How many decades till you're able to make a woolly mammoth?
We will have mammoths this decade.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm directly helping.
Sure. I hope I'll get to see this.
By collecting a real mammoth DNA sample.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
You nailed it.
This is a piece of a 43,000-year-old tusk. And that's just the first step in bringing an extinct creature to life. Next, we have to clone
So they're going to make
the DNA.
You're going to use a laser to actually pierce into a cell and transfer and clone a cell.
Wait, let me try the code. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my gosh!
If anyone wants to break it, let me know.
It's definitely not 1, 2, 3, 4. Step once on that orange pedal.
All
right. So now with your right hand, you're going to move that little pipette and you're going to go through the hole that you cut using the laser. You're almost there. Yeah.
Okay.
Surgical precision.
You got it.
Yep.
And there you go.
Yes.
You have successfully extracted the DNA.
Wait, I want to put in a different one.
Is he supposed to do that?
Yeah, I totally can. I mean, that is the cloning process.
I'm a cloner.
So now...
I got it. Don't worry about it. See, then you just shove it in here.
Yeah.
Oh, too much.
Oh. That's exactly opposite of what's supposed to happen.
I need some more practice in cloning animals.
But before they can bring a woolly mammoth back to life, first they mix its DNA with that of a mouse and created a woolly mouse. In just a few years, Colossal will use this same technology to bring the woolly mammoth back from extinction.
So it will have tusks. That's crazy, man.
All right, crazy question. Can I touch it?
Yes, you will be the first person ever outside of our animal operations team to touch the woolly mice. Like, I actually have never even pet the woolly mice.
I'm literally going to hold an animal that until recently never existed in history.
This is Dale.
Dale is so soft. I now have woolly mammoth DNA. Anyone want to buy it?
No. Someone wash his hands, please.
Colossal has spent over $400 million not just bringing back.
So they are going to so will the, how do you call it? Sasa hiyo mouse itakuwa the mammoth. But the mammoths are big. So, or is it just a test? That's crazy, man. It's in test peke yake, and then if it happens, now how are they going to bring a woolly mammoth, a mammoth itself, the mammoth itself? That one I would love to see. I hope I'll see it.
Animals, but also saving them from extinction.
We have over 1,000 species already in this biovault alone.
There are over 1,000 species in here that could one day go endangered, and you're just holding on to their DNA in case you need to bring them back.
Then let me label some of this.
That's crazy, man. Now this one makes sense. This one makes sense because we use technology to preserve. Yeah, we can use technology to preserve.
Samples that could actually be stored for hundreds of years.
This is dozens of endangered species that I'm gonna slide into here.
Close it, yep.
Okay. And those might sit there for years, decades.
Yeah,
but
for
if
decades.
any of those species go extinct, you can now pull out blood and tissue and clone
reanimate them and clone them. Yes.
How do more people not know about this? This is crazy.
And before I left...
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we are not supposed to know. It's just that someone like you have brought it to light. Maybe there are even some things that they're doing behind the back that we don't know. they just get to show you the, you know, zile nini.
I had a little surprise for them. Can I ask one favor?
Sure.
Tariq, hand it to me. Yeah. This is a cake made of meat, and you have 2 direwolves that you brought back from extinction. I know your direwolves are classified, but what if I hand you this, and you give the meat cake to the direwolves and film it?
I will totally do that.
Okay, I like that answer.
Direwolves. So I had that.
And Ben kept his promise. You're watching the only 2 direwolves in the universe, literally resurrected from the past, enjoying a meat cake made just for them. And apparently the only difference between saving all animals and saving all humans is $100 million.
How did they even make those nini?
Bringing us to this $500 million biosphere.
Which is literally the blueprint for what human life will be like on other planets. Let's go be Martians for a day, boys. Woo!
Let's do it. Because this exact biosphere could be our future home on Mars, surviving there means it needs to produce its own oxygen, water, and self-sustaining food source.
Lakini pia nauliza, if this is going to happen, how many people will get to go there, to Mars? Like, which criteria will they use to choose who will be going there? And since it's only an agenda by the West, how are these other countries considered? How is even Africa considered in all this? How are we even planning for that? Kama Africa, at the end of the day, kama Africa, how are we planning for this? If the West are planning for this, sisi what's our move as the African society? Because it's crazy. Because I'm pretty sure the elite them they can make. How when you're not planning it, how wanaweza make. But for those common mwananchis, those common citizens of these countries and even other nations, how will they even make it? What criteria will they use to choose them? Because kama uko na do yenye utaweza kuenda. Kama huna jo, itakuwa genje.
Come on in, boys. Make sure you seal the door behind you.
If it ever comes.
We are now sealed inside the biosphere.
Or are these tech people, or are these billionaires, because they are being funded by billionaires, are they overthinking like the world will ever end, or the world will be inhabitable that we'll have to go to Mars, you know? But POI makes sense, because there is someone saying there is Mars, and then there is someone saying that the world is flat. You know, so you can't leave the earth. So who is who? Nani ndo anabonga Kenya inafaa?
Which means we can take these suits.
Because it's the same scientists. Sindio, kuna scientists wanasema the world is flat na tuko under a dome, you can't leave, right? Aya, kuna wenye wanasema now kuna wenye sawa wanasema we can live, you can go and live too on how do you call it? On Mars. So this is very interesting. Yeah? This is very interesting to hear. So I don't know. Or maybe it's just people overthinking.
It's off. Okay, just gentle on the nose.
Okay. Oh! Good?
Yes.
Okay. Well, being an astronaut is way harder than you think. It's time to begin our first day as Martians. While we're not actually on Mars yet, this biosphere could save humanity if Earth becomes uninhabitable. This biosphere has everything needed to sustain human life.
Even a girlfriend for me?
It's a biosphere, not God. Can't pull off miracles. This place also has 5 different biomes, much like Minecraft, and I want to take you to one of the cooler ones, a rainforest. I don't know if you guys realize, but these plants have been living in...
You know, we get to see this in movies. You know, sometimes wanafikiria like, do these people, okay, when we see it in movies, do these people know something that we don't know? Okay, I'm just thinking, it's a rational thought. I don't have Kenya to do because in real life they have done it. They have built these things, these kind of things, you know. So is it a plan that maybe in the next few years the earth itakuwa inhabitable? That's you know. Is it possible that kuna watu wanaenda kuishi Mars? You know.
In here, some of them for over 30 years.
Dude, that's older than Tariq.
Yep. No, it's not actually.
Oh, it's the same age.
Yeah. Now, if we keep walking right over here, the rainforest can also rain.
It's literally raining in here.
I told him to only have it rain on the left side of the biosphere, which is why I'm dry and you guys are getting wet. Are you getting a little cold?
Yeah, it's freezing.
Well, here, come on the non-raining house.
It literally isn't raining.
You know like those snow globes you get for Christmas?
Yeah.
That's what this biosphere is. It's your own mini Earth that you can put on any planet in the solar system. Like in the real world, there isn't just rainforest. Now we're gonna head over to the savannah. The savannah biome is the ideal climate for growing food, which is why it's arguably the most important of the 5. These are ghost peppers, as you can see.
The savannah, that's why in Africa we have the best natural food, you know, because outside the savannas, man.
You wanna give it a try?
Sure. Oh! Actually, no, I actually need water.
It's a ghost pepper. Nolan, we don't have much water on Mars. Stop wasting it. I hear milk helps. You want to try our brand new Feastables caramel chocolate bar?
Stop talking and put it in my mouth.
And much like the current state of Nolan's mouth, we're now in the...
So why should you even grow a desert in a biome? Why should you grow a desert there? For what? For what? There is nothing in the desert, man. Why should we have a desert in Mars? Okay, Mars itself is a desert. Maybe there is no trees, there is nothing. Let's say, right? Kulingana na maybe zile footage tumeona, I don't know if they are real or not, but there is nothing in Mars. So why should we have a desert there? Why should you build a biodome and all that, and then put a desert inside? Yo, that's crazy.
The desert biome. All right, ignore the do not enter sign. Do you feel that wind?
Wait, we're inside.
Wind like this is actually important so the trees strengthen themselves and stand up. And that is just one of countless findings that has come out of this biosphere. It's done wonders for research. All right, gentlemen, this right here is a swampland. And the cool part about this, grab one of these plants.
Hey, what is this?
Yeah, even a swampland.
So this tastes just like a potato chip. Isn't that crazy? It's crunchy.
Salty.
Yeah, on Mars, if you're like boiling food or whatever, you put that in there and it would make the food salty.
What? That's awesome.
That's crazy.
And that brings us to our final biome, the ocean. Check it out.
That's a lot of water.
That's a beach. A literal beach inside of the biosphere. Now that we have everything we need to survive the rest of our lives here, say we have a Martian dinner.
Minus the ghost pepper?
With extra ghost pepper. Let's do it. This is a vertical garden, which can grow the same amount of food as 2.5 acres of farmland.
Just 20 years ago, if you wanted to turn this vertical garden into a business, it would have been nearly impossible. But thanks to Shopify,
It's never been easier to bring your business to life. Just like
This is crazy, man. This agro, I've seen this agro something like people like here in Kenya it's kind of selling nowadays, and people are growing in tubes. Like it's a very interesting way to do agriculture. Like you can do it kwa rooftop yako, you can do it kwa balcony yako, you know, and una grow vitu fiti.
the technology in this video is changing the world. Shopify changed the world of starting a business, making it easier than ever. Every 26 seconds, there's a sale made on Shopify.
Oh, do you want some lemons?
Yes, please.
But for me, for the arm yenye alipewa kijana, 25,000 man for that. I thought maybe it will be something fancier, but anyway, you never know.
Shopify's
Technology is evolving.
new tool Sidekick is basically like an AI co-founder for your business and can help with websites, set up marketing plans, and routine tasks to save you time. It's pretty awesome.
Ghost pepper again?
No.
This one's small.
No.
It's in the basket.
And since we can't solely rely on lemons and ghost peppers, you know one thing Mars could have? Cultivated chicken.
I love if you've realized something. He has done an ad for something and you can't realize it, but una come realize when you shakupita nyo. He has done an ad for something. That's how good he does in his videos, man.
From Upside Foods. This chicken that doesn't kill chickens, or this biosphere, all the things you see in this video.
No, chickens need to be killed, man, so that we need to eat something natural, man. Hii mambo ya kutengeneza vitu nyama kwa factory.
Were once an idea in someone's mind. Thanks to Shopify, you too can play a part in shaping the future. Whatever ideas you have in your mind, you can bring to life. All you have to do is scan the QR code or go to shopify.com/MrBeast to turn your dream into an actual business. You could literally do it today before you go to bed. It's kind of
the guy is advertising shit and
wild that this is all futuristic tech, but it's not that far away. Like, if a woman ever talks to Nolan and he has a kid, there's a reality where that kid grows up on Mars one day.
Everything in this video is in reach.
Well, minus you having a kid part. All this stuff you see here doesn't just magically teleport to Mars. It needs a rocket ship to take it there. And
how are they going to take all these like they need to take it in one go, or
So now, that rocket ship is Starship, the $1 billion futuristic tech
Made possible by SpaceX, who invited me here to see their plans to launch thousands of starships to Mars, making humanity a multi-planetary
thousands of Starship. 1 billion. So, how much will it cost for someone to go there?
species.
Starship is made here in one of the largest buildings on the planet.
Why do they need such a large building?
Well, basically, raw materials come in one end, and the literal rocket ships go out the other.
Like that?
Yeah, like, I mean, bro,
Interesting. I would love to see a spaceship close up.
there's rocket ship pieces everywhere.
And we have the Vice President of Starship to show us how the technology they're developing here will define humanity's future.
This is the inside of Starship.
Whoa.
In a few years, we'll be sending people to the moon and shortly after to Mars.
Can we buy tickets to Mars?
Which people?
Yeah, let's talk about it later.
Dibs.
And you want to be able to send thousands.
So how much will these tickets go for? That's crazy. How would you lose how much these tickets will get to go for? Or is ama tu ni watu tu wana overthink? Like some people are just overthinking. Some few billionaires wapale wako na do wanaona I think we should explore something else, you know? And will people ever leave Earth to go to Mars, you know, at the end of the day?
Of starships at a time.
Thousands of starships.
And each starship
And how long will that be?
could hold 100 people.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Ngoja. And how many people?
Mars.
Can we buy tickets to Mars?
Yeah, let's talk about it later.
Dibs.
And you want to be able to send thousands of starships at a time.
Thousands of starships.
And each starship could hold 100 people.
So thousands of starships. Let's say like how many thousands? Each can hold 100. How many billion are we in the world? 8 billion, right? We are 8 billion, right? Yeah, kuna watu wataachwa. Kuna watu wataachwa. I don't think that it will be enough because I believe it got so expensive. It got super expensive.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Bro, the future.
Watu kama MrBeast ndo wanaweza afford. And I'm pretty sure hizi third world countries, I don't know kama watako kwa hesabu.
Future is crazy. I'm so excited.
While I was being shown around, arguably the coolest thing humanity's ever built, I wanted to ask some hard-hitting questions.
Has Starship ever encountered an unidentified object up in space?
Not yet. That we can talk about.
Would the answer be different if I asked you off camera?
No.
Anyways, let's keep going. It's crazy how normal everyone is.
Na huwezi sema uni VP man. He doesn't look like a vice president. You know? Because as we know that if you're a vice president, unapiga suti, nini, you know? Yani, unakam to corporate. But he doesn't look, he just looks like a normal engineer.
In here. Like, they're all working really hard, but I think they might be numb to the fact that they're building rockets. This is crazy. You guys realize you're working on a rocket ship, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that freaking crazy?
Yeah.
I'd be terrified if they didn't realize that.
And the rockets that these two are building are fully reusable starships. And when they re-enter Earth's atmosphere, they endure temperatures hotter than molten lava. So the space...
Sorry guys. I don't know what has happened there. But I was supposed to ask a question. Nilikuwa karibu kuuliza swali. Lakini hii story ya kuenda nini? How many believe in it? Like hii story ya kuenda out of space. Because kuna a lot of theories. Kuna watu wanasema we live in a dome. Like you can't leave Earth, the atmosphere. And then there is some scientists who say that there are other planets or what you were taught in school. Like since tumekuwa tukifunza like the other planets. Ati kuna space, kuna nini. So kuna hii nini nyingine pia imekuja that we live in a dome that we can't leave Earth. So who do you think is saying the truth? Ati Earth is a flat place. Who do you think anasema ukweli? Okay. Kila mtu ukisikia kila mtu na points zake, they kind of make sense. Kuna wenye pia at the end of the day zina make sense. So who do you nadhani kitu ni real ama tu ni watu kadhaa wamekaa tu mahali wakaona wacha wa exploit nini yetu, vulnerabilities zetu za kutojua vitu, and since they have money they can influence narratives and all that, because it gets so much weird. Because mimi najiuliza when will this happen? Because if unasikia some cars will be built in another 100 years, hadi wewe mwenyewe anasema about 100 years, I don't believe atakuwa hapo in those 100 years. I don't believe even my daughter or maybe my child will be there in even 100 years. Because 100 years is a lot, man. That's like how is a century? Is 100 in a century, isn't it? So like that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
SpaceX team engineered a custom heat shield system.
We've been talking a little bit about heat shield tiles, and here we have one for you to hold. What do you think?
So this is the heat shield tile.
This is a real heat shield tile.
This is very light. Wait, hold that.
Because there's 18,000 of them.
How hot can this get?
It can get so hot that a blowtorch can't get through it.
What if I put my hand here, we put this here, and then you blowtorch this?
I'll blowtorch it.
Really? You have that much faith?
I have that much faith.
Let's test it. Someone give me a blowtorch.
I'm not sure I signed a waiver.
No waiver required.
Oh, of course the blowtorch looks like Starship. I love how committed this company is. For reference, so you can see this is real. Look at that. Carl, you should.
I'd love to.
I'll hold it. Wait, don't burn my hand.
Of course.
Wow. Look, it's turning orange. This is over 2,000 degrees, and I feel nothing on my hand. Science is cool. What happens if I touch it now?
It probably won't burn you, but it will.
He's like, what an idiot.
SpaceX is building hundreds of starships all at the same time.
You guys are churning out rockets like they're cars.
Exactly. This is basically a car line that builds rockets.
I was then granted access to do...
Like, how much do they spend on all this, man? SpaceX senior Elon Musk. Like, how much do these guys spend on this, man? Because, yo, that's crazy.
Something that is normally off limits for civilians.
This is a flap, so it's getting all the time.
Yani uge unataka kuniambia tumeshindwa explore the waters. Tuko naacha tuamwe like human beings wameshindwa kumaliza explore deep in the waters. Wako na now let's try outer space.
Tiles installed.
Can I put one on?
Let me ask. We don't want the rocket to blow up.
Of course.
I mean, we've never had someone install flight hardware who's not trained for it. So what we got here is a heat shield tile. We put this on, then we fold the edges up and we snap the tile in.
Okay.
And we're gonna let you do that.
Oh, really?
But you can only do this once, and we can't go backwards. So if you mess it up, we have to destroy it to get it out.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy. So why do they have to give him that challenge?
So no pressure.
That feels like a lot of
Okay,
pressure.
let's do it. I'm a rocket engineer.
Yeah, this will fly to space if you do it right. And if you don't,
You'll have to pull
bad.
it off.
It's definitely
wrong.
definitely wrong.
Maybe it does take rocket science.
So now you can push
Yeah, that's crazy.
it.
Just push down.
There you go.
There it is.
Okay.
You did it.
Now I'm signing the tile. MB, MrBeast. If for whatever reason this tile causes the rocket to blow up, everything you're watching right now is AI. It's not real. You can't prove this is real.
Well, I'm an eyewitness.
You're also AI. In the case said this blows up.
As massive as this billion-dollar rocket factory is, it's still not big enough for the final step of building starships.
This is how large Starship is. Once it's fully put together, everything we just
So
showed
this one is supposed to carry 100 people.
you. The camera doesn't do it justice. This thing is massive. There's a good chance you'll be able to fly on this one day and go to a different planet. Crazy.
And at the end
But will it be for everybody, man?
of our Starbase tour, they took us to see all the other starships just waiting to go to space around the Starbase campus.
Social media and the news can make the future seem so negative and dire.
But honestly, what I saw in this video gave me hope. From the insane of biotech, developed to give people with disabilities a new chance at life, to cars that literally fly in the air, redefining how we move around the world, to the DNA technologies, saving animals from suffering as well as from extinction, learning to live on other planets and how to get there, pushing humanity beyond Earth to worlds we once thought unreachable.
And if you ask me, that's a pretty exciting future.
Is it an exciting future? Subscribe for a ticket to Mars. Now I would like to know how much these tickets cost, because I'm pretty sure and common mwananchi can't afford that shit. It will be super expensive for the common mwananchi. But that's very interesting. But it's very interesting to see how people wanafikiria how this technology in advance, you know. But I think we are far to Kombali from achieving some at the moment, because unasikia kama hiyo gari ya Mercedes 100 years, right? The flying thing ina make sense, because I think with time, soon and very soon, a few years ukipatia, people will be using it, because China, I believe, wanazima mass produce, And some country kama China, I believe wanazi mass produce. You know, China wanna live in the future at some point, because kuna vitu wanafanya huko, man. Crazy. So anyway, that's very interesting to see, but that's MrBeast for you, man. His videos are always amazing, you know, but some things are very questionable. But it's very questionable. So anyway, I'm not going to stay here any longer. So I'm hyped to the DARDO. As I said, this is the real edits, and I want you to remember to like, subscribe, share, and also comment, and also know it's all about content.